The wind howls, sending dry leaves skittering across an empty park where a lone swing creaks back and forth. A flash of red hair zips past as Ruby, full of fire and laughter, pumps her bike pedals furiously. "Last one to the sleepover is a zombie," she yells over her shoulder. Right behind her is Nova, clutching her backpack for dear life. Inside, her precious cargo, a tattered journal, a set of walkie-talkies, and a homemade ghost detector with a wildly spinning antenna, rattles with every bump. They skid to a halt before a grand old house bordering the shadowy expanse of Shadow Creek Woods. Locals call it the Whisper House, and tonight it's their castle. Later that night, nestled in their sleeping bags, the house begins to live up to its name. The lights overhead flicker and die, ancient pipes clang in the walls, and a distinct rhythmic sound echoes through the room. Tap, tap, tap against the window pane. Ruby rolls her eyes, pulling her blanket tighter. "It's just the old house settling," she says, though her voice is a little less certain than usual. Nova, however, is already sitting bolt upright, her eyes wide. Just then, the walkie-talkie on the nightstand crackles to life, a static-laced whisper slithering from its speaker. "Come, outside." Ruby, never one to back down from a challenge, grins. "I dare you," she whispers to Nova. With flashlights in hand and blankets tied around their necks like superhero capes, they sneak out into the chilly backyard. The woods loom before them, dark and menacing. Deeper within, they discover a tiny, crooked wooden shack they've never seen before, its door creaking open. Inside, dusty toys and faded children's drawings litter the space, all signed with the name Milo. Nova's breath catches. She recognizes the name from town legends, a boy who vanished in the woods 40 years ago. Suddenly, a small red ball rolls across the floor by itself. The flashlight beams die and whispers surround them. A pale, child-sized shape materializes in the darkness, glowing with a faint, sorrowful blue light. Nova freezes, but Ruby grabs her hand. "We face it together," Ruby says, her voice steady. They take a hesitant step forward. The shape solidifies into the ghost of a young boy, his form transparent and his expression lost. "I can't find my way home," he whispers, his voice like the rustling of leaves. Nova, connecting the story to the storm from 40 years ago, realizes Milo got lost and never made it back. "We'll help you," she declares. Using a map from her journal and Ruby's unshakable courage to navigate the darkest parts of the woods, they lead the little ghost toward the old creek bridge. There, they gently place his weathered toy boat into the current. As it floats away, the creek begins to glow, illuminated by 1,000 dancing fireflies. Milo smiles a true happy smile, before whispering a final thank you and dissolving into a sprinkle of starlight. The next morning, the house is peaceful. Ruby's grandma sips her coffee, remarking that the old place hasn't creaked or groaned all night. As Nova packs her bag, she finds a new message has appeared in her journal, written in shimmering ink. "Best friends are braver together." Ruby flops onto her bed. "Next time," she says with a yawn, "more pizza, fewer ghosts." But as the camera pans back to the woods, a different toy in the old shack wobbles just slightly on its shelf.